Great friends, today we'll be looking at QUOWETRY number 76, titled, Oppress not the helpless, in order not to be oppressed in greater measure. Supported by the story, Joseph, the Hebrew slave, son of Jacob, had been made second in command in Egypt for saving the country with his wisdom. This wisdom, which helped to preserve food for the whole world in times of famine, created the need to have the family of Joseph to move to Egypt as heroes. So, for a long while, the Israelites lived in Egypt with respect all around them. They were given a portion of the land and there settled peacefully. Yet, as the saying goes in African proverbs, a child does not know the cloth which was used to tie it to its mom's back. Joseph died and the Pharaoh also died. Then the Israelites became detestable foreigners to the new king. Soon, they were turned into the slaves of the land. All the menial jobs were reserved for them, and they were forced to labor and build the edifices Egypt wanted to build. As if this slavery was not enough, it was decided that the whole country should be decimated by making sure no male born was made to live. Once an Israelite boy was born, the law was that it must be killed immediately. Many babies of the Israelites were therefore killed by the day. The king of Egypt was at the height of his power and pride as he oppressed the Israelites. Out of the Israelites, however, a son was born. As fate would have it, instead of being killed as was the order, he was saved when its mother placed it inside a basket-like container, but which was not permeable. Then she placed it on the river and hid by to see what would happen to it. Soon, the king's daughter came to the riverside and saw the beautiful baby inside the casket. She adopted it and took it to the palace of the Pharaoh himself. There the child was brought up under the very nose of Pharaoh himself. Little did he know that he was bringing up Moses. When he was 40 years old, he killed an Egyptian who was oppressing an Israelite and had to flee the land. Later, God called Moses and led him to Pharaoh to release his children. But Pharaoh was stubborn and would not. Moses was therefore led to plague the land of Egypt with 10 plagues that culminated in the death of all the firstborns of Egypt, both humans and animals. As the story goes, the Israelites were now released, but after they had left, the king changed his mind and chased them to the Red Sea. Eventually, the Pharaoh and his army perished in the bottom of the Red Sea. God will never allow you to oppress a people or anyone forever, nor will he spare you the eventual punishment. Therefore, friends, oppress not the helpless in order not to be oppressed in more significant measure. Thank you.